Hey guys, here we are right now with Tracey on the left and we have Olivia on the right. And these ladies are just telling me right now that they plan on moving here after being here for 2 weeks.
3.5 weeks.
3.5 weeks. And I was like, what? I gotta do a video. So let's go. Ladies, what are you going to move here for?
It's basically for the culture.
For the culture.
We want a difference in life, and we want a different type of life. So we want to come here for the culture. We've been studying the DR, Cabarete area, Sosua area, and we really love it. Since we've been here 3.5 weeks now,
Yeah.
we really love it here.
It's not your first time here, is it?
Well, to the DR, Punta Cana, but it's nothing compared to the culture here.
Right.
Really? So when you say the culture here, that's very different because it's the same island. What? Really? It's that different?
It's different.
Okay, what's the main difference that sticks out in your mind, Tracey and then Olivia?
Okay, for me, it's the tropics.
The tropics.
Yeah, it's like when you go to Punta Cana, and I'm not bashing Punta Cana, we like it. I mean, we visit like for, a couple of days, but it's just like Americanized, if that makes sense.
Oh, I've
Here-
heard this. Very touristy, structured, interesting word.
Yes,
Okay.
very, very structured. So for me, it's the culture and the non-structure, as Olivia said. And the people are so nice. The
Here.
people are really nice here.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. What sticks out in your mind?
The same thing as far as Punta Cana is concerned. Of course, again, we're not, bashing it or anything, but it reminds us a lot of home in Atlanta, Georgia. And we're not trying to move to where we just moved from.
Okay.
We want to move somewhere different. And the thing for me here is that we've traveled all over. And I'm gonna say this, and I can say it with pride. I have met people from all walks of life, from all over the world, and the individuals in this town, in these towns, Cabarete, Control, Sosua, are some of the most intelligent human beings that I've ever met.
Really?
They're extremely resourceful and extremely intelligent. And
Intelligent.
I like that. And I like interacting. I like the interaction with them and their intelligence.
Now, do any of you ladies speak Spanish?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I can kind of understand it
right.
better than I can speak it.
Okay.
So we have a translator on our phone.
Right.
But before we relocate, we will be able to communicate properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Olivia, how is it that you understand it a little bit?
You know
Have
what?
you ever had experience around?
No, but this is going to sound weird, but when I go to sleep at night, I listen to subliminal Spanish on YouTube. So it's supposed to get into your subconscious when you sleep. So I thought it was silly, but as we go different places and I hear people talk, I'll tell her, he just said, and then it'll be exactly what he said. So it's in there some kind of way. So I just need to try to know it while I'm awake.
Yeah. Right. And you will, because you know what? That subconscious programming is a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
It is real.
Like,
we
yeah,
are dire
Yeah.
believers in that.
Yeah.
We learned the
100.
peso, though.
Yeah.
We
And
learned
what?
the peso.
We learn how to work the
You
money.
learned how to work the
Yes,
thousand. How much is 1,000 pesos roughly in American?
1783.
Right, to round that off, it would be
$20.
Almost $20.
Okay, 2,000 pesos.
It's 34 or $32.
Yeah. Round it off. Oh,
Yeah.
for Canadians, 40.
Yeah.
And then 500 pesos.
Is it 873?
Like eight,
Yeah.
almost $9.
873. You're right down to the decimal. I was like, okay, that's $10. Wow, awesome. Okay, so now, when you did your studying here, because you guys, we have been in contact, Tracey and I, and Olivia as well, because you guys contacted me over a year ago, am I
Yeah.
correct? How
Yeah.
long ago?
Yes, ma'am.
A year this month.
Yeah,
February.
okay.
A year this month.
So, and you know I'm in Sosua,
No.
and
Los
so,
Chorritos.
yeah, Los Chorritos, shouts out,
Yeah.
Los Chorritos.
Chorritos, yeah.
So what made you ladies come to Cabarete? Because you guys did not stay in Sosua at all. My driver picked you up from Where did you guys? My driver picked you guys up.
Santo Domingo.
Santo Domingo.
He picked us
Shout
from
out to
yeah.
Edward.
Shout out to Edward.
Wait,
yes.
so you got actually wait, let's back up. Your first time in the not the Dominican Republic, but coming here, you guys went to Santo Domingo, that's the capital.
Yep.
And it took you 3 hours,
3.5 hours.
in a cab. What was that ride like?
It was
Great.
awesome.
Edward just really entertained us during that.
Everything.
Really? He was a good driver?
Good driver. His English is great.
yeah.
His English is great.
I know.
Yeah.
He sounds a little bit of American sometimes.
He does. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to show him this video.
Yeah, he was great.
He spoke highly of you.
Oh, did he?
Yes,
He better. I pay him. I'm joking. I don't pay him. You guys pay him.
Yeah.
And it's just that I respect him because you know what? If I say that, I have someone, I can really trust in him. That he's going to do exactly like what
He
you
was
guys
on
said.
time and
Wonderful.
He helped us out quite a bit.
Yeah,
so.
and he does have my back, so I'm
He
I'm
knows
so
his
happy.
business.
He knows
He
his
does?
business.
Oh yeah, because he
Yes.
keeps up with your flight time,
And
so he's
everything.
right there with your name and everything.
He was
so
standing there with our names. I was
he's
like,
so professional.
Was he?
Yes,
Oh,
I have a picture of it.
Eduardo.
Yeah.
I love you, Eduardo.
yeah, we love you too, Eduardo.
We love you.
You know, I've only seen him about 3 times in my life.
Really?
Yeah, and we were working together even before I've ever met him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's
we
cool.
met on the phone, and I had a good vibe from him. He had really good credibility online,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, I trust that I can use
His
you,
vibe
everyone.
is great because we vibe people.
Yeah.
If
Right,
your vibe
right.
and your spirit is off.
I don't blame you
We
then.
like positive energy in our space. The
Oh,
only thing you can ever control is your space.
That's
And
it.
so we make sure we have positive energy in our space. If the energy is negative, we keep it moving.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Absolutely.
It just dampens the soul,
It
you
does.
know.
It does. It
Sorry.
does dampen the
Amor, no ahora. Gracias.
soul.
Hold on, guys. I just want to show that we have someone right here. No hoy, amor. Gracias.
Yeah.
So now my next question. So you guys made it here, great trip, transportation, and you went straight to Cabarete.
Yes.
That's what we stay.
Why Cabarete and not Sosua after your research?
Yes. For me, well, for both of us.
They look at each other.
For me, I think it was more busy.
Busier
More-
in Cabarete.
No, more busy in Sosua.
Ah, okay.
Cabarete seemed like it was a little bit more low key.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So once we came and we visited, we didn't come to Sosua and visit. It is busy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very, very busy.
Yes.
And so that would be a place where we would come when we want to just hang out and be busy.
Right.
But Cabarete is a little low key,
Yes.
kind of like at our age. You
So
know,
we go
wanna
back
just
to
relax.
Right.
chill. We go back to
Right.
chill.
Chill
man.
spot.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's our age? What when you say
So
your age?
I'm 53.
I'm 59.
No way, ladies.
Yeah, I had my birthday here on
Did
the
you?
8th.
Oh,
Yeah.
the 8th of
February.
February.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I'm here thinking we're in July. So
Yeah.
you're an Aquarius.
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, and what's your sign?
Scorpio.
My daughter is Scorpio, and my sister is Aquarius.
Oh, your sister's
Right,
wonderful.
yeah, and she's wonderful. I love her. My daughter is an intellectual. Well,
Yeah.
both are very smart, but my daughter is someone that will just put you right in your place.
There it is.
Doesn't deal with
There
anybody's
it is.
backlash at all.
None of that.
She is amazing. So, okay, how was your birthday? Happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. Let
You're
me tell
welcome.
you, I spent my birthday in a bubble.
Oh, tell us what
there's
that
a bubble
is.
here.
Okay.
It's called
The glamping. Bubble glamping.
Bubble glamping.
I got it for a birthday.
And it's a plastic bubble with a shower and
it's
huge
beautiful.
bed, and they give you food, chocolate and champagne, and then outside there's this huge tub that you can get in outside. Beautiful
So I do have
lighting.
pictures of that I'll show you.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it's called bubble glamping.
It's everything.
It was everything
It's
for us.
an
Yeah.
experience.
It's an experience.
This was supposed to be a consultation I'm giving you guys today. You guys are giving me a consultation since you sat
You have to
down.
experience that bubble glamping, Cerise.
But, so where is this located?
It's outside on Control.
Okay.
Yeah. It's outside on Control.
Look, it's outside Alcantara. Look, you're talking like you've been living here for years.
We feel like we've been here for years.
Yeah, 'cause
Really?
It's not that far. Like
It's not.
when we turn off.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Like
Okay.
8 minutes.
from where we were, but it's one heck of it. They have rabbits walking around,
the rabbits
peacocks,
are so beautiful.
Peacocks.
They just walk
It's a
around.
farm.
They're just walking around.
Oh,
Donkey.
wow. Now, when you say it's a bubble, is it see-through?
It's like an igloo.
It's like an igloo.
Okay, so
And
no
they-
one can see. It's not transparent.
They have a.
You can cover it
You
if
can
you
cover
want,
it,
but
the,
we didn't cover
the
it.
front of it. They can take the front of it and lift it back, but it's
Okay.
still a clear bubble.
Okay.
And so at night, when
see
you,
the stars.
you lay there in the bed with the bubble, the clear bubble, you can see the moon and the stars.
So,
Oh,
And everything is dark and
wow.
it's lit up by moonlight and stars.
That must be beautiful when it
was
rains as well, too.
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, right?
Absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
It was a great
what
experience.
what a wonderful birthday. That was thoughtful
Yeah.
of you, Tracey.
Yeah. I was
she
like-
said thank you.
I was like,
I was excited to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
How
not
much
like-
does something like that cost? Not that, sorry, I don't want to ask how much your present costs, but it's important for the people listening.
It was like $334.
$334.
Yeah, but it was
Yay.
worth
It's an
It's
experience.
worth it.
That's
I'm worth it.
she's look, Olivia said I'm worth
I'm
it.
worth
And
it.
that's just that. And how long did you guys stay there?
Just one night.
Yeah.
Just one. Oh, so
Yeah.
it's special.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's special.
I appreciated it. I was so overwhelmed by the gesture and just so appreciative of it. You know, people don't have to do things for you,
No.
but the fact that they think enough of you to do things for you is greatly appreciated.
And something that thoughtful where
Very
you're going to be near nature in
Yeah.
a bubble and something you may not experience
Yeah.
anywhere else,
Yeah.
right?
My
Yeah.
friends, they were here. The
Yeah, some
Coopers.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they were
came
here.
and they had. And
They did it
They
too.
had one right next door.
Oh,
They
are
were
you
like,
serious?
"Oh my gosh, this is great!" You know.
Now, are these friends from Atlanta?
Yes.
Yes. But they live
Okay.
in North Carolina
Yeah,
now.
they moved to North
Oh,
Carolina.
South Carolina.
Okay. So how long were they staying here for?
They
They
were
just
here for
left-
16 days. They
Yeah,
left
they
yesterday.
Okay.
left yesterday.
Okay, all right. And
Yeah.
so now in Cabarete, I do agree, Cabarete is a little bit laid back. It is smaller than Sosua.
Yeah.
Now, where were you staying at? Where are you staying in Cabarete? Like a hotel, an Airbnb, or a regular?
It's a hotel.
A
We're staying
hotel.
at a hotel now.
Do you cook your own? Can you
I
cook?
cook
Most of
breakfast.
it.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
have like a little stove and
Yes.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Little
Yeah.
kitchenette.
Little kitchen and stuff. We cook some. We are both cooks. We cook.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys like cook?
We're like cooks.
Oh, nice, so much.
Yeah.
I love
Like,
cooking.
people like come to the house and like, are you cooking?
Are you serious?
We're
Great.
cookers.
Okay, you're foodies as well then?
Yes.
Like, yeah?
Yes.
We're foodies.
Yeah.
Good cooks.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to cook, Olivia?
Salmon.
Oh my God.
I love salmon.
Our families today.
Salmon.
Yeah, yeah? And what about you, Tracey?
Probably pasta, like
Yes.
lasagna. spaghetti.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So these are healthy foods. Nice. Okay. Any tips for anyone coming here? Now, wait. Before I ask that, I want to back up. Did you have any negative experiences? This is the first time I've ever asked this question. And the reason why I want to ask this question is because most people have positive experiences.
Yeah.
But sometimes the negative experience is not bad. It's just a learning curve.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Learning.
Yeah.
What's something that you could advise people on?
I think the biggest thing for us was Wi-Fi.
Okay.
You know,
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi can be a little slow, depending on where you are, I think. Because we have
Absolutely.
been in a place where the Wi-Fi was excellent.
Okay.
And then, because we actually moved from one spot to another spot.
Oh, purposely or
Yeah.
because you had
We had
to?
some small issues at the first place, so
Okay.
it was beautiful, but it was some small things that was kind of, bugging us.
Yeah.
So we moved to
There was
another
somewhat bugging you?
Some small
spot.
things.
Some small things like
that
the
we couldn't
mattress
change.
was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
Okay.
box spring.
And was it hard to make that change or were they understanding?
Well, they didn't want to make any changes or, make it better.
Right.
We reached out to them to try to communicate with them because
Yeah.
we own Airbnb as well, so we tried to reach out to them
Okay.
and communicate with them, which is what we would expect from our clients, but
Yes.
they just kind of wouldn't.
Just fluffed you off.
Yeah, so we just said,
Okay.
okay, well, let's just go,
Okay.
Yeah.
So then viewers that are listening to that, I think it's quite important for them to actually put that within their Airbnbs. If they're getting something not from me but from Airbnb, they have to put that in their requirements. I'm looking for a comfortable bed,
Yes.
looking for this, looking for that.
Yes.
I guess being more specific. And the internet is actually something that I think is really important for people to say, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes it can be a little shady in certain areas.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
It's really important as well for people listening to this to unplug the modem often and then plug it back in as well.
Okay.
Sometimes, like for me in my place, it's great. I upload videos constantly. I have absolutely no problems. But every now and again, when I'm out and about here, I'll go back home and it will say that the internet's temporarily overloaded.
Oh,
right. So I have to
okay.
unplug it from the wall, and then all my devices work again.
Okay.
And I have a lot of
didn't know
devices
that.
plugged in at one time. So yeah. I've never ever actually said that on a video before, so that's something.
That's important. We didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Highly important.
Yeah, that's really important. to know.
Sometimes you do that, or otherwise it can just stagger and stagger and stagger.
Right.
Okay.
So Olivia, what advice would you give?
Do your research into where you're gonna stay. If it's possible that you could get someone to go and take recent photos for you
Yes.
before you go, and specific things that you want, like the mattress. You can get somebody to go and kind of check that out for
Yes.
you beforehand. Then that would be great. And I would say that would be just about it.
Patience.
And talk to people. Talk to people when you come here, because I was really disappointed when we went to the buggy ride. There was some issues with one of the buggies, so we had to wait. And I was having a conversation with the guide, and he was shocked that we pulled up in a car, because he told us people don't come here in cars unless they live here. They usually come on a tour bus, and then they get their buggy ride and then they leave. Well, we actually went, sat and talked to him, and he said that people from other countries that come here don't really talk to them. He said they only talk to them when they want something, but to just walk through a crowd and say hola or whatever, he said he wished that they would do that more. And when he said that, I started to pay attention to what he was saying, and I noticed it.
Right.
And so I said, wow, and I couldn't imagine walking through a group of people and not, you're this close.
Right.
It only takes a second to say hola,
Yes.
or wave or whatever. So that kind of, I was kind of disappointed at other people for doing that. But so when you come here and you walk through a crowd of Dominican kings and queens, take a second to say hola or hello, or let them know that you see them, because you see them. You have to see them and let them know that you see them, and it obviously it makes a difference to them. And they're just words. Words are free.
Yeah,
So
words
that's what I
are
have to
free,
say.
and you know what? It's the polite thing to do. Number one, right? Excuse me. I can remember when my parents would have company, and I would walk by the company, and I would have to say, "Excuse me." If I went one way and if I went the other, it didn't matter how many times. Excuse me. Call everyone uncle and aunt, even though they're just my parents' friends. And the same thing I've noticed here. When there's a restaurant, even if it's just a little small store, if I'm sitting in there first with a bunch of my Dominican friends or whatever, another Dominican will come in and they say saludos, 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 or hola, buen dia, buen dia. They always say it to everyone in the store or the restaurant. So I know exactly what you're talking about. It's such a great form of respect.
Absolutely.
And I do notice that some foreigners, they will walk into an establishment and just go directly to the product that they're looking for. And some of them are shy, and they just need that little quick kick in the butt, like you're saying right now. That little slap upside the head, like, hey, mind your manners, and don't be shy, don't be nervous. Hola is one word, and it's easy to say.
One word.
That's it. And it's free, as you said.
Just one word. It could change. It could change. It could make someone's day.
And it does.
Yeah.
When a foreigner says hello and goes into a store, it changes everything.
Yeah, you have to appreciate the service. Like, our
Respect the
housekeeper
culture.
came this morning. We was just talking. We didn't need service.
Right.
And she started dancing. I'm like, so we just started
We
dancing.
just started dancing. She wanted to dance. We danced with her.
1 minute time, you know.
Oh,
So just
nice.
appreciate the service.
That's it.
Very nice.
But
Very
it's just
nice.
who we are as people,
Right.
whether we're here or
Right.
there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
See that good vibes that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now, I just want to go back to something else you said, Olivia. You guys took dune buggies, and it went all over Puerto Plata, which you guys already told me about, and I'm gonna do a video on myself. I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
But you rented a car here.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people don't do that. The tour guide, dune buggy guide, he is right. A lot of people do not rent cars. They'll get a driver or they'll take a tour bus because they rather not do that. So, what was it like for you? And you just have you driven here?
No.
So Olivia did all the driving.
Olivia does drive.
Okay, so you as the driver, and then I want you to weigh in on you as the passenger.
Okay.
What was it like?
That first day, it was like, oh my gosh, because I'm driving and people are like in front of the car this way and in front of the car that way and stopping and having conversations in the middle of the street and holding up traffic and nobody's laying on their horns like move, move. So I just followed suit. I just sat there and waited for them to finish the conversation. You have to pay attention to what's going on and follow suit.
Right.
And so my first day I was like, oh my gosh. And then my second, third day I was like, okay, I'm getting better. And by the fourth day I was like, yes.
That's it.
Let's go. You guys want to go for a drive? Let's go for a drive.
Short road trip.
Love it. We drove all the way to Puerto Plata. Went to Jumbo
Twice.
Nice. Oh,
shopping.
nice.
So it's like, we were like, we're pros now.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a pro at driving.
Yeah. So it's something you just said, which I find really, really funny. And now I'm going to get you to weigh in. What you said was, you just let people finish their conversations. Now, by that, you mean the car in front of you and the car beside that person, they just stop and they're in their cars, but they stop and they talk for a moment.
But keep in mind, we're going this way and the other car's on the opposite side of the street holding up traffic that way. And they're right here talking. So this one's holding up traffic this way. This one's holding up traffic. And the motorcycles are just going in between them while they're talking. So I'm sitting there going like, this is absolutely incredible.
Right.
Absolutely incredible.
Beautiful. It is, right?
It's mind-blowing.
Yeah. And now, so after the fourth day, you were like, okay, I got this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Tracey? What was it like as a passenger? What did you notice that was different?
As a passenger, well, let me go back to this. We have been studying and researching Cabarete, Sosua, so we kind of was already ready for some of it.
Okay.
But Olivia was the driver, so it was a little bit more for her.
Okay.
I know she's a great driver, so I didn't really panic a whole lot.
Okay.
But now when the motos crisscross, I would be like, wow.
Right. Like
Maybe
in
just-
front of the car?
While we're moving.
From the other side of the street, we're going north, they coming south, and
Yeah, they're
just
coming
cross
this way
over.
and they're just going.
And they cross in front of us.
And we're
I'm
going like
wow.
30.
But she never panicked, I never panicked. So
Right.
she's doing really well.
Nice.
Really well.
Now, who does most of the driving at home?
We have
our own cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then there we go. Now, those are really good tips, by the way, and really good advice. Now, are you guys waiting to like for retirement or something, or are you guys going to be moving here way before that? Because you're both really young.
Yeah.
We're hoping by the end of this year.
By the end of this year. I mean,
To
we've been.
Cabarete.
Yeah. We've been working.
Okay.
I've been working since I was 13.
Oh, and you have Airbnbs, you said,
Yeah, we have one
in Atlanta.
in Atlanta.
Yes.
What will you do with your property there? Will you sell it
yeah.
and come here? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be a clean move here.
Right.
And will you still go back to Atlanta, or will you just this is your home?
Well, this will be our home. I have
Right.
a daughter and 6 grandchildren.
Oh, congratulations.
So I told them, I said, well, you guys are gonna have to come over here because I want you to experience this. And
I think they're gonna love it.
And I think
Yeah,
after they
yeah.
come, because I've lived in Atlanta I'm originally from St. Louis.
Oh,
I've
okay.
lived in Atlanta for 20 years. So, going back there to visit is like, but I think that when they come here, wherever we decide to live here, they're gonna love it so much that they'll say, okay, Mom, we want to see you. We're going to come there.
Exactly.
Because it's vacation for them coming here.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And there's so much to do.
There's so
Right.
much to do.
Yeah, and they'll come, and in 1 week, their whole life will just be changed,
Yep.
and then they'll want to come more and more.
Right.
Where's St. Louis?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, Missouri.
Midwest.
Oh, I was about to ask
Midwest,
that.
like Chicago.
Is that
St.
near
Louis.
Kansas?
Yes.
That,
Yes,
like
Kansas
the-
City, Missouri, St.
yeah.
Louis, Missouri, yes.
What was that? Dorothy, the Yellow Brick Road. What was that called? That
It was
that
Kansas.
That's Kansas?
Right? Yeah. The Midwest.
Yeah.
That's how. Okay, us
That's the
Canadians, we don't really know the geography. Well, I don't of America. All right.
Yeah.
So, about a year from now, you're thinking about coming, and it's
Yeah.
now. Are you going to buy here, or are you going to rent first?
It's gonna rent
We're going to rent first and then decide what we want to buy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we want to talk to you today.
Right.
We'll have a
Good
conversation
stuff.
with you real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a good idea for you to
Yeah.
rent first,
Right.
and
So we
then
can make sure.
yeah, yes, because you have to still you might want to rent somewhere in an area like a neighborhood, and
Yeah.
then there's different things to watch out for, but we'll talk about that during the consultation. And I just want to say, bienvenidos a Sosua. Welcome to Sosua, or Dominican Republic.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. Thank you so much, ladies. We have Tracey on the left, Olivia on the right, and these ladies are from Atlanta, Georgia. And if you guys are listening to this and you're from anywhere around the world, get here, ladies.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
weather is beautiful. I just cannot believe how beautiful this weather
You didn't get
is.
much rain while you were. Yeah,
We
you
did
guys
the first
did.
The
week.
Right.
the first 4 or 5 days
Yeah.
we did, but still.
But you still get around it because it doesn't
Oh,
necessarily
yeah.
rain
No,
all
just
day
in
long.
spurts.
Yeah.
And you're in a car, so yeah. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, you ladies have something to teach me about the doom buggies.
Yes.
And
We're
also
gonna get all
this
that information.
glamping.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. Oh, thank you so much, ladies. God bless
Thank
you.
you. We appreciate you,
You're-
Cerise.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching my video, guys. I'm Cerise, and make sure you catch my local television show with Costa Norte on Channel 3, Living Good, in Sosua and also Cabarete and Puerto Plata. Guys, this show is geared towards expats, people thinking about relocating, and those who are visiting. We'll be talking about relocation, real estate, and news. So check it out, everyone. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. I appreciate you.